I'm in Whitehead Passage. It's July 12th. It is coming on 5:30. And this marker, it's a dead low tide, and you usually don't even see what this thing is supposed to be marking. It's just all you see is this thing sticking up in the water. But as you can see, there's good reason to have it here. It'd be nasty to run into that. In the distance is Peaks Island. I'm going to head over to the 5th Maine Regiment area soon. And this is Whitehead Passage leading into Hussey Sound at sunrise. And I'm just going to turn the boat around because I'm coming up on, well, actually I can sort of capture it. This is the cliffs at Cushing Island. Absolutely beautiful. I'll paddle over there and take a closer look. Okay, I've come a little bit further. I'm at the cliffs here. Got sidetracked by some adorable little ducks. Don't know what they were. Hope to identify them later. This is a private island, and there's nothing developed out here. So I'm going to go around a little bit on the other side till I can see Ram Island and get a shot of that. There we go. Okay, now I'm off the tip of Cushing Island. If you look away up, you can see the old defense structure. It's tiny. Sorry for the wiggly stuff. It's hard to control the waves. And away in the distance, well, a little bit closer than way in the distance, is Ram Island. And anyone who's ever been to Portland Headlight may recognize it. This is from another perspective. This is the light that they put up to mark that ledge, because and there, in the very far distance, is Portland Headlight. I can't quite get this thing to focus. There we go. See if I can draw it in a little bit. That's Portland Headlight, way, way in the distance. So when you are standing in the right place on Peaks Island, you can actually see Ram Island Light, Portland Headlight, and two lights from one location, which is kind of cool. Okay, I'm drifting further out to sea, so I think I'll terminate this and head back toward Peaks Island. Just a quick shot from the middle of Whitehead Passage here, and away in the distance, I'm zooming in to catch it, that is House Island with one of the little fort structures. Unfortunately, this has been sold, and it's possible that House Island will be completely developed with vacation homes. We'll see. This little island in front of it is called Catnip Island, and that's where I sometimes stop and read a few E.B. White essays on my way home. It's got absolutely nothing on it. It's teensy. It looks big now because it's dead low tide. The only thing growing on it is a mass of poison ivy in the center, so it's not recommended for people who don't know that to walk around. There's no place to go really anyway. And those E.B. White essays, here's Cushing again, give you the perspective. And the E.B. White essays, that's them right there in that plastic bag on my bow. Haven't taken them out with me in a while. It sure makes for good reading when you're sitting on a beach. Okay, onward. Okay, I'm closer to Peaks now. And that is Peaks Shore. Just give it a sweep first. That's Peaks back shore, the prettiest thing in the world when you're just walking along to look out from there. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this This is the 5th Maine Regiment building. Beautiful, wonderful place. I've been a member for years, although I never go to any functions, of course. And over here, let me find it. There, that building there that doesn't look like much, that's the 9th Maine Regiment, and that, a little known fact, people can actually rent rooms for a reasonable price there, but it's not open very long because there's no heat. So I'm going to head into what I call Picnic Point, which is, let's see, yeah, that's pretty much it right there. I usually go in on the other side. I may come in on this side out of laziness. Depends on what the waves look like. I did come around the other side of Picnic Point, and this is another shot of Catnip Island. You can hear the bell buoy. Looks awfully big at low tide. It's pretty tiny. There's more of House Island. And peaks. It's possible those are those goofy barnyard geese. Yeah, that's what they are. Silly geese. Know where that term came from. I'll be putting in right behind that point there. There. It's Picnic Point. There's my little Catnip Island. There's the shore of Cushing. You can't see, can you see the cliffs? No, not from here. So from the other side of Picnic Point. And I'll be headed up there for a short walk. There we are on the deck of the 5th Maine Regiment, looking out toward Cushing. Can't resist looking at this lobster boat. So he's just going past that tip of Cushing where I was earlier in the boat, and that's Ram Island in its distance. So this is what Cushing looks like from the 5th Maine. And that's the tip of Picnic Point. You can hear the baby eiders in the background, and my boat is probably right through there on the other side, and that's Catnip in the distance. Okay, I'm not going to walk too much further. But this is classic Peaks back shore. That's the direction I've just come from. Way in the distance, that may be Cushing off to the left. That right there is probably Long Island, our Long Island, which seceded from the city of Portland. And probably Overset Island and Vale Island. And that's it, I'm going to head back. There, here we are in Catnip Island. So back there is House Island. There's that sweet little fort. On the forward side of House Island is Fort Scammell, which is better known than this little one. There's Peaks Island, where I just came from. And when I approached Catnip Island, there was a little, not so little actually, medium to large sized heron on top of a rock, which, if it came out, will be part of the video. Definitely took me by surprise. So here's little Catnip, this is it, and it's low tide. There's Cushing again out there. And there's Peaks again. It's my vehicle, it has served me well. Okay, this is near the end of today's journey. I just want to point out this beautiful, I think they call that a plum stem on that lobster tight boat, which does not appear to be a working boat. So here we are, this is Willard Beach. It's a sweet little place. And I will be going just there's the little path. I'll be going in and pulling my boat up there. So that's the end of this trip. There's the two sweet little shacks. There is a mighty little flotilla of eider. 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 mothers, and all the rest are babies. Looks like they're headed out toward, there's Portland Headlight.